Traviskelce woke to sunlight stabbing through the half-closed curtains of his Las Vegas hotel room and the kind of headache that felt like a drumline inside his skull. His mouth was dry, his thoughts slower than usual, the unmistakable aftermath of too much celebration. It was the morning after his bachelor party, and he felt like he'd been hit by a truck. Groaning, he reached for his phone on the nightstand, but it wasn't there. He checked the sheets, the floor, under the pillows. Gone. "Jason," he croaked, his voice rough. His brother was in the adjoining suite. "You awake?" The door creaked open, revealing Jason Kelce, far too cheerful for a man who'd been at the same party. "Morning, sunshine." "How's the head?" "Terrible," Travis groaned. "You seen my phone?" Jason shook his head, smirking. "When's the last time you remember having it?" Travis closed his eyes, trying to piece the night together. The flashing lights, the first few rounds of drinks, Patrick Mahomes laughing, someone shouting over the karaoke mic. Then, blank space. "What happened last night?" he asked warily. Jason's expression shifted. Half amused, half concerned. "You really don't remember?" "I remember the start. After the karaoke machine came out, everything's just gone." Jason sat on the edge of the bed. "Let's just say you were more drunk than I've seen you since college. Define stupid, because if stupid means funny, then yes. If stupid means something Taylor would actually be mad about, probably not." "That's not comforting," Travis muttered. Before Jason could answer, his phone buzzed. He glanced at the screen and froze. "What?" Travis asked, instantly alert. Jason swallowed. "I just got a video from an unknown number. Says, 'Thought you'd want to see this before it goes viral.'" Travis felt his stomach drop. "What kind of video?" Jason opened it. Travis heard his own off-key voice blaring through the phone, singing a Taylor Swift song. Badly. Then came laughter, the clink of glasses, cheering. "Let me see." "Hold on," Jason said, watching, his face tightening. Then came a sigh. "Okay, it's mostly harmless. But there's a part Taylor might misunderstand." Travis's chest tightened. "What do you mean, misunderstand?" Jason turned the phone toward him. There he was, on a small stage in the VIP area, microphone in hand, slurring through love story. His teammates were laughing, shouting encouragement. Embarrassing, but innocent. Then, halfway through the song, a woman climbed up onto the stage. She was young, mid-20s, dressed for the Vegas nightlife. She slipped her arms around Travis's neck and began singing along. Drunk Travis didn't push her away. He even put his arm around her waist. When the song ended, she kissed him on the cheek, whispered something in his ear, and they took shots together as the crowd cheered. Travis's face went pale. "Oh no," Jason exhaled. "That's the part. Who is she?" "No idea," Jason said. "I didn't even see that happen. I stepped out to take a call from Kylie. When I came back, you were already off stage." Travis rubbed his temples. "Please tell me I didn't—" "No," Jason interrupted. "After that video ends, you were with Patrick and the guys the rest of the night. You were showing everyone photos of Taylor and talking about how much you love her. You were drunk, not unfaithful." Travis stared at the phone again. "But Taylor's going to see this. She's going to see me with some random woman kissing my cheek." "It was a drunk karaoke moment with an overexcited fan," Jason said. "You didn't do anything wrong." "Then why did someone send this with a message about it going viral?" Jason's tone hardened. "Because someone wants to cause problems. This looks like blackmail, Trav. Someone's trying to twist the story." Travis's pulse quickened. "We need to find my phone," he said, already getting out of bed. "If someone's trying to make this go viral, maybe they got into my stuff. What if there are more photos? What if something else happened I don't remember?" Jason stood up, calm but firm. "Trav, nothing happened. I was there. After karaoke, you never left our group. But yeah, we should still find that phone before anyone else does." They tore through the suite, checked under furniture, called the number a dozen times, searched the hallway. Nothing. An hour later, Jason's phone rang. It was hotel security. "We found a phone that matches your description," the guard said. It was behind the stage area in the club. When they finally got it back, Travis's heart sank. His gallery was full of photos and videos from the night, teammates laughing, toasts, group selfies, all harmless. Except three. 3 photos with her. One of them singing beside him, one whispering something into his ear, and one where he had his arm around her as they both held up shots. "These look bad," Travis murmured. "They look like what they are," Jason replied. "A drunk guy at his bachelor party singing karaoke with a fan. Nothing more. But how do I prove that to Taylor?" Travis asked quietly. "How do I convince her when I can't even remember it?" Jason placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "You tell her the truth. Every word of it. You show her everything and let her see who you are, not what it looks like." Travis nodded, though his chest felt heavy. He knew Taylor, knew how many times she'd been hurt, how deeply she guarded her trust. These photos, these fragments taken out of context, could undo everything they'd built. "I have to tell her before she finds out from someone else," he said. Jason nodded. "Do it now." Travis's fingers shook as he dialed. Taylor answered on the second ring, cheerful and unaware. "Hey, babe," she said. "How's the hangover?" "Pretty bad," he admitted, trying to steady his voice. "Taylor, I need to talk to you about something." The brightness in her voice vanished. "What happened?" "Nothing bad," Travis rushed to say. "But there's a video and some photos. They look worse than they are, and I need to explain before you see them." "Travis, you're scaring me." "What kind of video?" So he told her everything, every detail he could remember, and the parts he couldn't. The karaoke, the woman, the photos. He didn't lie, didn't downplay, didn't excuse. When he finished, there was silence. "Taylor?" he asked softly. "So let me get this straight," she finally said, her voice tight. "You got drunk at your bachelor party. A woman climbed on stage. You put your arm around her. She kissed you. And you don't remember most of it?" "Yes, but nothing happened," he said quickly. "Jason was there. The guys were there." "A random fan who kissed you," Taylor interrupted. "A random fan you took pictures with." "I didn't take them. Other people did." "That's not better, Travis." "I know how it looks," he said, his throat dry. "But I swear I would never cheat on you." "You have to believe me." "I want to," Taylor whispered. "But how can you promise me nothing happened when you don't even remember?" "Because I know myself," Travis said. "Even drunk, I wouldn't do that to you." Taylor didn't answer for a long time. "Then, I need to see the video. And the photos. I need to see everything before I say anything else." "Okay, I'll send—" "No," she cut in. "I'm coming to Vegas. I'll be there in 3 hours. Don't leave your room until I get there." The line went dead. Jason looked at him. That sounded great, Travis sighed, sinking onto the bed. "She's coming here. She's going to see everything. And she's going to think the worst." "Then we make sure she sees the truth," Jason said firmly. "Every second of it." 3 hours later, Travis had never felt more nervous in his life. He'd showered twice, chugged enough water to fill a lake, and rehearsed what he was going to say 100 times. Jason sat across the room, laptop open, piecing together a minute-by-minute timeline of the night. Texts, receipts, photos, anything that could back up Travis's story. When the knock finally came, Travis's chest tightened. He opened the door. Taylor stood there in jeans and a hoodie, her hair pulled back, eyes red from crying on the plane. She didn't say a word, just walked past him into the suite. "Show me everything," she said quietly. Travis sat beside her on the couch and opened his phone. One by one, he showed her the photos, explaining every moment. She didn't interrupt, didn't react, just watched, her face unreadable. When the karaoke video played, she watched it 3 times, eyes fixed on the screen. At last, she set the phone down. "That's it? That's the big scandal?" she said softly. "You, drunk and singing my song badly?" Travis exhaled. "And the woman," he said. "Taylor, I know how it looks." She crossed her arms. "It looks like a drunk guy at his bachelor party singing with a fan who got too close." Her voice was neutral. Not angry, not forgiving. That made it worse, so, "You believe me?" Travis asked. Taylor turned to him, tears glistening in her eyes. "I believe you believe nothing happened," she said. But you lost your phone, there are photos of you with another woman, and you can't remember everything. 6 months before our wedding, that's hard for me to just brush off. Travis's throat tightened. I swear to you, Taylor, I would never betray you. How do you know? She whispered. How can you swear when you can't even remember? Because I know myself, he said, voice shaking. Even blackout drunk, I'd never risk losing you. Tears spilled down Taylor's cheeks. I've been lied to before, Travis. Every time it looked exactly like this. Blurry photos, missing time, perfect explanations. This is different, he pleaded. Is it? She snapped, her voice rising. Because right now, I don't know what to believe. Travis stood, heart pounding. Then what do I have to do? Or what can I say? I don't know, Taylor cried. All I know is that I'm hurt and scared. And 3 days ago, I thought I was marrying the most trustworthy man I'd ever known. The room went silent except for their uneven breathing. I love you, Travis said finally. That's all I know for sure. I love you, and I would never do anything to make you doubt that. Taylor wiped her tears. I love you too. But love isn't enough without trust. And right now, I don't know if I can trust you. He swallowed hard. How do I earn it back? I don't know, she whispered. I just know I need time. Before he could respond, there was a knock at the door. Jason's voice came through. Guys, I found something. You'll want to see this. Jason entered the suite, his laptop under one arm and a grave look on his face. I've been digging, he said, and I found something you both need to see. Travis and Taylor exchanged a wary glance as Jason set the laptop on the coffee table. He opened a video file, security footage from the club. Watch this. The grainy video showed Travis stumbling off the karaoke stage, Patrick Mahomes steadying him by the shoulder. He was clearly drunk, laughing, unsteady, oblivious. A few seconds later, the same woman from the viral clip tried to follow him, only to be stopped by a security guard. She argued, gesturing toward the VIP area, but the guard blocked her path and directed her toward the exit. Jason paused the video. See that? She tried to follow you, but security wouldn't let her near you again. Taylor leaned forward, eyes wide. So she couldn't have been with him after that moment. Jason nodded. Exactly. But there's more. He switched tabs to another window, a digital trace of the number that had sent him the video. I had the hotel's IT guys help me track the sender. It came from a Twitter account run by someone named Madison Torres. Taylor frowned. That name sounds familiar. Jason clicked open the profile. The screen filled with angry tweets, dozens of them, all directed at Travis. Here, Jason said, scrolling. Taylor Swift is too good for that jock. Travis is just using her for attention. Can't wait until she wakes up and leaves him. Taylor's jaw clenched as she read. She's one of those people. The ones who think I shouldn't be with him. Looks like she saw her chance, Jason said grimly. She staged the whole thing. Got on stage, took those photos, made it look bad, then edited the clip to make it worse. She was planning to drop it online right before your wedding. Taylor sat back, dazed. This was a setup. Travis said nothing. He just stared at the footage. At himself, drunk and unaware, at the woman recording from the shadows. She wanted to destroy us, Taylor said softly. Looks like it, Jason confirmed. I'll have the lawyers send her a cease and desist by the end of the day. For a long moment, no one spoke. Then Taylor turned toward Travis. You really didn't do anything wrong, she said quietly. Travis shook his head. I did, he replied. I got too drunk. I lost my phone. I made myself vulnerable. I didn't cheat, but I let someone make it look like I did. Taylor's eyes filled with tears. She leaned her head on his shoulder, voice trembling. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I let my past cloud everything. You had every reason to doubt, Travis said softly, wrapping his arm around her. Those photos looked bad. I would have doubted me, too. They sat like that for a long time, both crying, both relieved, both realizing how close they'd come to losing everything over one night and one malicious stranger. Jason finally cleared his throat. You know what I think? We should hit her with a lawsuit big enough to make her think twice before ever touching a camera again. Travis gave a tired smile. Do it. Already on it, Jason said, heading for the door. The following days passed in a haze of exhaustion and quiet relief. Travis's legal team worked fast. Within 72 hours, Madison Torres had been served a cease and desist. Her Twitter account vanished soon after, and the edited video that had nearly destroyed everything between Travis and Taylor never saw the light of day. But the real work wasn't legal. It was emotional. Travis and Taylor stayed in Vegas for a few extra days, not as a getaway, but as a reckoning. They walked through everything: the fear, the mistrust, the vulnerability. For the first time in their relationship, there were no walls, no filters, no rehearsed answers. Just raw honesty. One night, lying together in the quiet of their hotel suite, Taylor turned to him. "You know what scares me most?" She whispered. "It wasn't that you might have done something wrong. It was how fast I believed you could." Travis looked at her, his eyes full of regret. "You've been through too much not to expect the worst. That's on the people who hurt you before me. But I promise you, I'll never give you a reason to doubt me again." Taylor traced a hand across his chest. "And I'll stop punishing you for the ghosts of men who aren't you." He smiled faintly. "Deal." They both laughed softly, the kind of laughter that comes when tears are finally done. Over the next few days, they agreed on a new rule. No more bachelor or bachelorette parties with alcohol. No more moments that could be twisted, cropped, or turned against them. Instead, they'd spend the week before their wedding together. No distractions, no chaos, just them. One night, as the city lights shimmered through the hotel window, Taylor said, "It's funny, isn't it? If someone told me a week ago that we'd almost break up because of a karaoke video, I'd have laughed." Travis chuckled. "Yeah, I guess life's got a twisted sense of humor." She smiled faintly. "But it taught me something important." He tilted his head. "What's that?" "That trust isn't about pretending nothing bad can ever happen," she said softly. "It's about believing in us even when things do look bad. It's choosing to fight for the truth instead of assuming the worst." Travis reached for her hand. "And I learned that my choices, even the stupid, harmless ones, don't just affect me anymore. They affect us. I need to protect that. Protect you." Taylor squeezed his hand. "We're a team, remember?" "The best one," he said, leaning in to kiss her. Outside, Las Vegas glittered as if celebrating them. Two people who had just survived a storm not because they were perfect, but because they refused to give up on each other. And for the first time since that chaotic night, Travis felt at peace, because he knew, this time they'd both chosen trust over fear.